Hey guys. Yes, I do have pink in my hair. No, it's not permanent because I work at Fairway and I can't have any sort of unnatural color, so it's just hair chalk. It's hot hues. It looks pretty vibrant when I first put it on, but I brushed through it and it faded quite a bit. But today, you guys, a lot of people don't actually know I do drag sometimes. So to make it more of a this isn't Alex Kelly, this is Alex Price, because I go by Alex Price in drag, which my friend actually came up with that name. I did it one day and I said, quick, Hannah, give me a name. So then she's like, what? Alex Price. And I was like, okay, so that's it. So I'm going to make a video today showing you how I do my beard. I kind of deepen my eyes a little bit. I make my eyebrows bushier than they are, and just it's kind of hard to explain it. You'll see it when it's done, but I'm gonna show you how I do my beard. I do a little kind of a up here as well, a little bit under here because guys have an underbeard usually. Deepen my eyes, eyebrows. Yeah. I have all my stuff kind of like over here sitting on an old stool that I have because I'm not recording on a table. I'm sitting on a little furniture cube thing. That's what my computer is sitting on. Um, it's like a box thing. Phone. Shut up. Anyways, I have it all on a stool. I have a cup to hold some water in case I need to use this, which is my Mehron Paradise paint in light brown, and it's water activated, so I get a cup of water, which I don't have water yet, but if I need it I will get my water bottle. I have a little bit of flour right here. I don't know if I'll need this much or maybe a little more. The flour is because I typically use this paint. It's from a cheap Halloween makeup kit, and so it can wipe off really easily. So I use the flour because I don't have translucent powder. I just use flour. It's a lot easier and cheaper. But I use this, and that sets it so it won't wipe off. It'll come off with a makeup wipe really easily, but just a warning, your face will smell like some sort of fucked up bakery. I have a Jane Iredale brush. It kind of looks like this. It's got a kind of fluffy brush, kabuki brush. And golden bronzer is kind of like a, there's a thing inside it. It looks like that, and it's called Moon Glow. This is the one that goes with my skin tone. So if you have a different skin tone, if you're not extremely pale like I am, there might be a different one that goes with you, but this is the one that works for me. I use this brush with the flour because it's just a big fluffy brush. You can brush it off really easily. This, if I need to make my eyes a little deeper and darker, this is what I use with the light brown aqua paint, paradise paint. Or if that is not dark enough, because I might not use water with it, if it's dry it might be a little more powder, I use this darker shade, same shade I use on my eyebrows. I use it to kind of deepen it up, and I use it again with this brush. And I have stipple sponges to make it look more like stubble. I have this is what I use to do my eyebrows. It is a concealer brush from Image Essentials. I never use it for concealer because I have this. It's the Tomatoes. It's clear skin. It's got what's it called? Salicylic acid, which clears up acne. So putting it over my acne helps clear it up as well as conceals it. This is medium tint. I'm not medium skinned, but as you can see, it kind of stands out a little bit. But guys don't have perfectly even skin. They have kind of blotchy skin from my experience, aka my brother. So this covering my acne will not make it look weird or anything. It'll actually make it look more natural. I do blend it out a little bit. And yeah, so use my hat, put my hair back. Let's get started. Oh wow, that looks nice. Let's go. Okay, so what I first started doing was I got out my makeup. I got the little plastic cream paints out, and right here I'm going up to get my water. I'm going to fill up the cup with water to use the Aquapaint, which I ended up not using. I ended up covering it up, which you will see later in the video. Why did I throw it? Later in the video you'll see I put it on. It wasn't really noticeable, so I just covered it up. I tried to take it off as best as I could, but I ended up covering it up with my brown cream paint, which I am almost out of. But there's the brown, there's the black I use later. What I start doing is I use the kind of small brush, the one I talked about I used with the brown cream paint a lot. I tried to get the brown aqua paint to activate a little bit, and there's the sponge. What I'm doing is my sponge, I used it for latex at some point in the past, and I guess I didn't clean it correctly. So it dried on there and it kind of ruined that side of the sponge, so I was just tearing the pieces off. There I am with the brush, trying to get it to the right color, right consistency, make it look halfway decent on the back of my hand. Then I'm trying it with the stipple brush, pushing it away. I don't know what I did right here. Oh, I went to get my mirrors because I couldn't see. The camera quality is not that great for using that as a mirror, so I had to go get mine. But as you'll notice, it's not really that noticeable with the aqua paint, so I switched over and used my cream paint. I kept trying after I couldn't see it. I don't know why. But I mean, I guess you can kind of see it, but it's not really that noticeable in person. So there I am. I'm trying to yelling at my phone. I cleaned off the brush, got the paint wet, and just wiped it off. Aqua activated or water activated, it will wipe off with water. It'll wash off with soap and water. So I just got it wet and tried to wipe off as much of it as I could. God, now it's phone. Hannah, shush. So there I am using the brown cream paint. You can see it's probably a little more noticeable than the last one was. I forgot. I don't know if I remember to show it to you or not. Yeah, there it is. I'm almost out of the brown, and I'm out of the black on one of the wheels. So, yeah. Now you'll see at some point, I think it's actually really soon here, I switch over to the other side of my face because I thought I might run out of the brown before I could get my whole face, which I had actually just enough to do what I needed. See right there, I switched over, and I thought if I'm going to run out, I might as well make it look slightly even across the side of my face. Getting my mustache going. What I do is I pull in my lips, just kind of like puckering, just in the opposite, suck them in, and I try to make the mustache line over into the top of my side area, I did a little goatee right there, or at least my attempt at one. It kind of looks like a dick. Anyways, I ended up having enough brown to do what I needed, including the bottom bit, which you can see me doing right there. And yeah. What I'm doing is kind of hard to explain, so if you have any problems, just kind of watch it, and if there's any questions or any kind of concern about how to do something, let me know in the comments. There's my messy fingers after using the stipple sponge. I'm going over, I needed something to wipe on. I didn't have a towel, so I grabbed my old robe. It's covered in makeup now, but anyways. I used that because I didn't have a towel. Not quite sure what I'm doing right there. I think I moved my cup. And I got a new stipple sponge for the black. I don't know what that was. Oh, the light's reflecting on my face. There's the black from the other paint palette that has more zombie colors on it. But as I focus it in the sideburns, I concentrate it a little more near where my natural hair is, so it blends a little better into the makeup. And I don't go as concentrated. I do it kind of more sparsely, less close together, because it's supposed to be a brown beard to match with my natural hair. And my natural hair has some black in it, but it's not overpowering, so I try to do the same thing in my beard. If you need, for you, try to make it match your hair. And finishing up with the beard, I have one side of my head shaved, so I pulled it up so I could blend it in a little more on the side that is not shaved. Making a few touch-ups here and there. Looking in the camera, see what you can see. There's my messy fingers again. This one has some sort of like purple on the other side. So I had some purple mixed in with this one. There it is, clean fingies. Sorry, my nose is running. It's winter right now, so there's snow outside. It's cold. My nose runs a lot. Anyways, I grabbed the flour and my fluffy brush and just kind of watch what I do here. I just kind of put it over where I have the makeup at. I try to tap it off after every one. I didn't do it on that one. But tap off the excess, kind of put it over where you have the beard going / stubble. And it kind of looks kind of like I had crack all over my face. But don't worry, it's flour. So then I brush everything off, set the counter down, get all the excess off. It flew off, landed on my pants and my shirt, on the mirror, on my makeup. Anyways, get it off, brush it off as best as you can. Try to get all of the excess off of your face so you don't look ashy. I don't know what I did with my hand just then. Getting all the flour off. And I have the Salon Perfect eyebrow kit. I think mine is medium to dark, and I'm just using my concealer brush to go over my eyebrows, make them a little more bushier than they already are. Make them look more like a guy's eyebrows. So, do that to taste with your face. Don't try to make it look just like mine. This is just kind of a general how-to. And I'm taking the concealer I have, putting it over my few zits that I've been picking at, which really is a bad habit I need to stop. I cover it up, look in the camera every once in a while, see if you can see it. I went over them a few times, more than once usually, like probably, I think it was around 3 times I went over each one, maybe a little more, but I made it so you can't really see them, at least in the camera. And here I'm taking the Giordano Kabuki brush and Moon Glow, just kind of twirling my brush in it and just putting it over my eyes to make them look more sunken in. You can't really notice on the camera, but in person it's pretty obvious that they're pretty more sunken in. I don't know what pretty more means, I can't words. But there, I'm putting it in the temples. I kind of put the corner or the edge of my brush into the darker bit and put that in my temples to make them a little more sunken in, make my face look skinnier. And I went over my forehead and a little bit more over my eyes with the darker bit. I don't know why I was making kissy faces, but yeah. Don't know what that face was. Seeing how I want my hair, I think, yeah, I decided to put my hat back on, make it look better. More like that. There you go. Anyways, fix my hair. Make it look nice. Yeah. Alright, so this is the finished look. I need to wash that off. As you can see, I tried to use this. Fuck, I broke it. I broke it. Here it is. I tried to use it, didn't work. Don't suggest using aqua paints to do this. Stick with cream paints. So this is how I do my drag makeup. Do the usual. Like it if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to. If there's something you want to see me do, let me know down in the comments. This, that, and the other thing. Peace.